All right. Shalom, Yashala. Call Halal Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah. Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah. Waha Rakakodash Brakatham. I like to give double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the select number of Akyam pushing his truth and sincerity in four corners of the round earth. And salutations to the select number of Akwat out there listening. What I like to get into, amen, it's just through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yashai, it's just these repetitions, it's repetitious, but it's beautiful, because these things keep reoccurring and keep becoming more and more, like a wildfire through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yashai, man. This prophecy is popping off, man. Call Halal Yahweh Shem Yashai, these prophecies, I shall say. Okay. These things aren't just coming out of thin air and happening by accident. No, these things are happening. Okay, what I have here on the screen is going to go into AI and how AI is replacing it will be replacing people in the workforce. Okay. So they're going to explain in this clip, and I'm going to get some scriptures to follow. It's about close to 3-minute clip, and then I'll get some scriptures to follow.
The unemployment rate for new college grads has recently surged, and some economists say businesses are now replacing entry-level jobs with artificial intelligence. Here's CBS's Ali Bauman.
Front gate.
22-year-old Michael Macaluso just earned his degree in mechanical engineering from the University of Connecticut.
Feel good?
But this summer, he's back helping manage his hometown pool. He hasn't found a job in his field despite applying for nearly 200 positions.
Did you have any expectations about what the job market would be like when you graduated?
I was told by a lot of people that I was going to get a job right out of college, and then all of a sudden, there's no jobs.
New research finds now, for the first time ever, the unemployment rate among recent college graduates has exceeded the national unemployment rate, ballooning to 6.6% over the past 12 months. Oxford Economics' Matthew Martin.
This is kind of goes against what you would expect. Those with higher educational attainment usually have better employment prospects than those with less educational attainment.
Martin's team believes companies are eliminating formative entry-level jobs, the work handed over to artificial intelligence. Tech companies are leading the way.
AI is permeating every aspect of our lives.
Nariman Farvardin, the president of Stevens Institute of Technology, says his school has been preparing for the AI revolution for the last 10 years. He expects disruption throughout the workforce will be bigger than the disturbance brought on by the introduction of the internet, and it could last up to 15 years.
I think AI has the potential to either augment or maybe totally replace jobs that are physically or cognitively repetitive. These jobs are not only done by entry people. There are certain people who do repetitive things for all of their life. Those jobs are in jeopardy.
Kaylee Totlin just graduated from Stevens with her computer science degree. She did an internship with Verizon as a sophomore, and the company has now hired her.
I think something that's important with entry-level jobs is the networking and the opportunities that you make from it.
Farvardin says his message to students today is the same as it always has been. Get an education that will last a lifetime.
We don't try to teach our students skills. We try to teach students a way to learn on their own for the rest of their lives.
He says workers who innovate alongside AI won't get left behind. Ali Bauman, CBS News, Eastchester, New York.
Well, guess what? Prophecy is saying otherwise. And then also that now granted, there are, jobs that are going to be around that's definitely going to need human interaction. But for the most part, man, these devils, man, they're light years, ahead of what people already can imagine. Like they always like to say, usually when something is presented to the masses, it's already been in mass production behind closed doors 30 years prior, if not longer. And that's facts. When when particular phone devices, starting with cellular devices, like that was always like cell phone technology had been around for a minute, but when it started getting promoted to the masses and then becoming in mass production, right? But see, he is about to, we see what Trump doing is evident, man. And the whole Doge thing, when Elon was ahead of that, they're doing budget cuts, so that's what budget cuts, or I shall say, with the whole budget cut thing, is another tactic of the grinding ceasing, man, right? Let me get that. So we're in Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. Okay? So in other words, we're going to see more and more corporations or people who are gainfully employed get cut off at the knees, man. People, like able-bodied people, now are going to have to put forth the effort that everyone else has. So the playing field is pretty much being leveled as well too. I will say that, because you had a lot of people, and it's unfortunate, but it's fortunate for the sake of prophecy. You dig? Because here it is, you've had people like the professor said, he always taught his class his classes in the past and in the present, get an education that lasts a lifetime, which makes sense. But like he said now they don't teach skill just based off what? Based off how they know how advanced the tech world is going to be, man. But of course, the Lord ain't going to let them get too crazy, but it's getting crazy, But the Lord, hey, the angels are reporting back to Yahweh Bashem Yahshua, and the Most High is in control anyway, man. But it just shows you what times we're in, man. Like if you can't see that, hey, just keep watching. Okay, let me reread that again. Back in verse 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble and the strong men shall bow themselves. You see all these different CEOs, under the tutelage of Trump, sitting at Trump's administration's feet. A lot of people got in line because they knew Trump was coming for blood, right? So also with that being said, with the you have people who are also on the left side of things that are bound themselves, that don't agree with Trump, but a lot of people gonna follow suit due to the fact people are about to be out here on survival mode, man. People were already out here on survival mode, but it's about to be very murky, man. These waters are about to become very murky. Okay, with all this technology and so forth. And once again, I'll state it again. There is going to be lanes and occupations, that's going to, without a doubt, going to need human interaction. But guess what? For you to be in that flow and for you to obtain any type of favor in this society moving forward, hey, you're gonna get in. You're gonna get down and lay down. Okay. Let me reread verse 3, and I'll move to Revelation 13 here shortly. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. Okay, look at the stock market. It's very inconsistent. The Supreme Court let Trump resume with those, I believe, with federal jobs, I think, if I'm not mistaken, or I think 1,500 people just got laid off from the federal agency, if I'm not mistaken, right? Because they just resume back to those cuts, you know. Verse 4, and the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sounding of the grinding is low. Okay, so everything is on pace on how the Lord intended it to be. This ain't no shock. Okay, it's prophecy, man. Okay, it's prophecy. I'll continue reading. And he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. We know that to be going into what? Also the quality of music and so forth. Okay. The quality of everything's going down. What? From the, hey, look at the job market, right? So with the, hey, when the grinding is low, hey, that means things are drying up, right? The grinding is low. Some people aren't even trying anymore. Some people have already gave in. Some people see like, man, this is a lose-lose situation. But or, when, and we know people will be, a lot of people going to become what? Desperate. A lot of people going to give in. It just is what it is. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. What is the image of the beast? The image of the beast. The image of the beast is a current condition that we see Babylon in. And now, with the administration, the Trump administration, they like, hey, you either gonna get down or lay down, man. You either gonna get down or lay down. So the whole image of the beast is really submitting yourself to this way of life. Get used to seeing AI technology being used heavily, man. You got chat GPT, you got AI overview, your Google thing, you got AI everywhere, man. AI is been on the come up. Okay. You got AI practically getting even deeper with music, and it's to the point, man. No one's seen the best AI videos because now they're getting completely, like scary good, man. Like, yo, that's, you don't know what's what. Bro, all they need is the image of your favorite who's who and can pretty much do what the hell ever now, man. So all the deceased people, man, and if their families agree, people could do all type of stuff, man. The AI is out of this world, man. Not necessarily in a good way, Of course, with the whole the quality of imagery, yeah, let's keep it a buck. It looks damn good, but the way they intend to use it, hey, man, it's gonna be on the left hand side, man. Okay. You give, if he has control over something, it ain't gonna be good for long. Okay, it's gonna appear to be good, and then its full agenda will be revealed. Everybody know how E get down, man. Okay, let me continue reading. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Okay, if you're not gonna get down to how we moving forward, hey, definitely gonna lay that ass down. Okay, they've already thrown deception, delusion, confusion. This is Babylon, okay? They've somehow conjured up more genders, gender bender stuff, switching of roles of the man and the woman in this society. Everything shall be what? Surely turned upside down. Alluding to Daniel 7, right? So everything should be surely turned upside down, man. And people who are blind to this, hey, they're gonna get their wake up call soon. These these news clips, it's I know it's propaganda here and there, for damn sure, but man, all this is coming to happen, man. It's coming to, yeah, the Lord said that, the Lord did that. Verse 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Okay, so that's the difference between the image of the beast and the mark. Okay, the Motb. Okay, the image is the way of life in this society, and okay, the image, okay, because look how everything is presented. So it only makes sense. You have to start off with the image of the beast before you even get to the mark. Look at all the marketing. Okay, image is everything, right? That's why they always say presentation is everything. When you first meet people, that image will always forever, like, you'll that will be something to always, stay in your mental Rolodex. Like the image, when you first see somebody, you'd be like, oh man, that, they're sharp, or man, that's some, man, she got some, some she has great great hygiene, or she smells wonderful. She's clothed nicely, and so forth, like that. Image. So that's what they've been pushing, man. Okay, just having that whole like the term prestige, I believe, is to really, like, prestige is to make yourself to look more than what you are, or to be more than what is really given off. So basically, that's what Babylon has done, aka America. So the image of the beast, to get you familiarized with it, and so you're familiarized with it, can't, and this is all then that's what, and that's what. Verse 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Okay, we've already got you normalized to the image of the beast. Now we just want to usher in the Motb. Okay, you've already become familiar with this. This is what you've been conditioned to understand. The ins and outs of the image of the beast. You know the whole fabric of it. And if you want to continue in the fabric of it, hey, you're gonna have to add this fabric. Okay, and that other fabric is gonna be what? The Motb. Okay, so the image becomes before the mark. Okay. It's a setup, okay? Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. It's, he is setting you up for the hook, line, and sinker, right? Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name, okay? So, everyone's used to what? Getting up Saturday morning and getting you some Chick-fil-A for breakfast, or whatever, stand in line for Jordans. Hey, if, people who want to carry on those little, vain, little traditions here in Babylon, guess what? You're going to have to get down with the Motb. Okay? You've already agreed with the image. You're already familiarized with the image. You know where every Chick-fil-A is throughout the city. You know who got your favorite colorways for your tennis shoes. You know when this festival is happening and so forth. Oh, they're going to see, oh, okay, this person likes to do this. This person likes to do that. Okay? That comment of a wearable device that RJFK made, Bobby Kennedy Jr., I believe, that comment didn't come out of thin air, just cause a wearable device. Okay, no, that came from a place of, yeah, this will be the intent, and they're looking to accomplish that. Okay, it didn't come out of thin air. The AI didn't come out of thin air. It's all prophecy, man. Everything is leading into prophecy, man. How the Lord designed it to be, you know. So just, Abaratazat has been edifying. Just know, to you Akiam and Akwat out there, the image comes before the mark, okay? But Abaratazat, once again, this has been edifying. So with that, call halal Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Also, once again, like to give double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the select number of Akyam pushing his truth and sincerity in four corners of the round earth. And salutations to the select number of Akwat that are listening. Shalom.